April 14th, 1912. The North Atlantic was calm and silent. No one aboard the Titanic knew this peaceful night would soon become one of history's greatest tragedies. The RMS Titanic was the largest passenger ship ever built. More than 2,200 people believed they were traveling aboard the safest ship in the world. Inside the first-class lounge, wealthy passengers enjoyed music, fine dining, and elegant conversation, completely unaware of the danger ahead. The magnificent grand staircase reflected luxury and human ambition. Everything about the Titanic symbolized confidence and progress. Below deck, immigrant families laughed, danced, and dreamed of a better life waiting for them in America. Deep below the ship, powerful steam engines worked without stopping, pushing the Titanic through the icy Atlantic at full speed. Captain Edward Smith stood calmly on the bridge. It was meant to be his final voyage before retirement. Throughout the day, nearby ships warned about dangerous ice. Those messages were received, but never fully acted upon. High above the deck, two lookouts searched the dark horizon. The freezing night made every second more difficult. Then, at 11:40 p.m., a giant iceberg appeared. The warning came too late. First Officer Murdoch reacted instantly. The engines were reversed and the wheel turned hard to avoid disaster. The Titanic scraped along the iceberg. The impact felt small, but below the waterline, the damage was catastrophic. Freezing seawater rushed into the forward compartments. The ship had begun to sink. Thomas Andrews inspected the damage. Within minutes, he realized the Titanic could not be saved. Quietly told Captain Smith the truth. The ship had less than 3 hours left. Captain Smith gave the order no one wanted to hear: prepare the lifeboats. Crew members uncovered the lifeboats while confused passengers watched in silence. Stewards asked everyone to wear life jackets. Most people still believed it was only a precaution. Women and children were called first. Families were forced to make heartbreaking decisions. The first lifeboat left the ship, carrying far fewer people than it could hold. Below deck, many third-class passengers struggled to find their way to the upper decks. The boat continued sinking. Now everyone could see the Titanic was in real danger. Fear spread across the ship as more passengers rushed toward the remaining lifeboats. The deck tilted further. Every passing minute made escape more difficult. The final lifeboats disappeared into the freezing darkness, leaving hundreds behind. The ship's musicians continued playing, bringing comfort as hope slowly faded. One by one, the Titanic's lights went out. Darkness covered the Atlantic. Unable to withstand the pressure, the massive ship finally broke apart. Within moments, the Titanic disappeared beneath the icy Atlantic Ocean forever. Hundreds of survivors floated in lifeboats, surrounded by silence and freezing darkness. Hours later, the RMS Carpathia arrived to rescue the survivors. Cold, exhausted, and heartbroken, survivors climbed aboard the rescue ship. Wrapped in blankets, they finally found warmth, but many had lost everything. Crew members carefully recorded the names of those who had survived the disaster. When the Carpathia reached New York, thousands waited for news of their loved ones. The tragedy shocked the entire world and forever changed maritime safety. Memorials were built to honor the more than 1,500 lives lost that night. More than a century later, the Titanic remains one of history's most unforgettable stories. The Atlantic Ocean became the final resting place of a ship once called unsinkable. The Titanic may be gone, but its story continues to remind us that nature is always more powerful than human pride.